hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to the Essence of You podcast. Your host, Stephanie Schechter. Today, I want to talk to you about courage. It takes such great courage in a world that is so conditioned to actually do that thing which you know in your soul, in your gut, that is for you. That means anything. Starting the business that you've been thinking about, going on that trip. It takes courage to make that big purchase. Every single thing that's going outside of what society says is norm to do what you know to be true. And that brings you back continuously into self and knowing who you are and the vortex that you can and get to be in all the time. It's a choice. It takes practice. It takes ritual, routine of doing your practices to keep you in that space of alignment, of true alignment, to where when a thought comes up or a feeling comes up that you want to go out and finally pursue that which you desire, a thought will maybe show itself like, oh, but essentially it's doubt, right? And when you can realize, oh, I'm aware that you are having a little bit of doubt. Okay, I get that. But remember how it makes us feel. And remember our knowing. And as long as it feels right to do it, that is a good sign. And that takes courage, making that jump, that leap of faith. So I just want to tell you who is listening, you are doing such a good job. I hope this can be a motivation to remember that you know everything you need. You don't need permission. You don't need someone else's validation. You don't need anything except your full knowing that you can have and do any of it. Even if you feel or think you might fail, it is not a failure, no matter what you do. Even if it's a perceived quote unquote fail, it's not, because guess what? You just found out what doesn't work. That's exciting. Now you know what does work. That's part of the process. Is taking the shot in the dark because your soul is giving you that like flicker, like, hey, this is really exciting. This is what I really want. Trust that this is going to bring it back around to you. It's going to be good. Even if it doesn't look like what you think it should look like, it's going to give you what you need to then take the next step. So I encourage you today to do one thing, make that purchase, invest in that container, go start that business, go talk to that person, anything. It's just going to make that muscle so much stronger. And that muscle is trusting yourself to lead the way, like your true self. Not your mind, not what you think it should look like, not what you want it to look like. You can have an idea, but you've got to take for some people, sometimes details for people work, but you've got to take all the tiny stuff and put it aside and be like, all right, I'm just excited to see what this brings. Whether it's more awareness, full consciousness, learning, growth, it's going to help you. So be courageous in your walk and trust yourself to guide the way. I love you so much, and you are so worthy of having that thing that you are thinking about and doing that thing that you really, really want to do. Don't worry about the how, just trust in what you cannot see. There's a force working around you all the time. It's called energy, the universe, God, source, whatever you want to call it. It's always working in your favor. All right, fam. That's it for today. Much love.